Welcome everybody to another week of No Fear Cooking with Magda, Blaine. Hey, Babbitt, you're looking good today, buddy. Why is that? Because it's one of your favorites. That's right. Today we're going to treat you, friends, to one of our favorite summer picnic foods. That's right. Today you get Magda's famous Romanian potato salad.
Yes.
One of the, top two dishes of Romania?
Yep, after Sărmăluțe.
Okay. Everybody makes it a little bit different, just so you know that over there. But we have our own version. Magda has her own version. What makes this so much different than what you get here in America? Well, first of all, there's chicken in this potato salad. There are pickles in this potato salad. There are peas in this potato salad. It is so good. It's so different and so good, you're going to love it. Okay? This is great, and it's a time for the 4th of July and time for your summer picnics. You can make as little as you want or as much as you want. Just keep expanding the recipe of the big parties. One of the things with this is that if you were in Romania up until 1992, they didn't have store-bought mayonnaise. That's right. Instead, they had to make it themselves. So Magda can make it with homemade mayonnaise, or you know what? Nathaniel and Sarah and I, we got used to the store-bought mayonnaise. Easier, simpler. You know, you're not sweating beavers by the time you're getting ready to use the mayonnaise. It's very simple to do. Anyway, you can do it with homemade mayonnaise. You can do it with store-bought mayonnaise. Either way, it's going to turn out absolutely spectacular, right?
Correct.
Good.
Yes.
All right.
It's going to be easy either way.
By the way, I took a picture of this and it's now on my mug. Look at that. I was in Romania a couple of years ago and they're still using this to get their hay around. Can you imagine that? Way out in the country of Romania. That's where this recipe comes from. All right, everybody. Go get them, Magda.
I'm going to start to work, so let's have fun.
For today's recipe, these are the following ingredients. You need 4 potatoes, 1 pound of chicken, 4 eggs, 5 carrots, 6 pickles, 1 cup of peas, 2 to 3 tablespoons of mustard, 1.5 to 2 cups of mayo, as well as salt and pepper to taste.
Welcome to a best recipe that we are calling potato biof or Romanian potato salad. So let's have a happy, healthy, and a terrific day of cooking. And again, this is one of the most used recipes since we were children, very, very young. We always help our parents with starting with the potatoes, chicken. That's the secret of this salad with the potato. We are going to have some cooked chicken in. We're going to have some pickled cucumbers in, pickled ones. We'll have some eggs. It's going to be an explosion of vegetables and meat and potatoes. Homemade mayonnaise, and I'm going to go through how we make the homemade mayonnaise because that's what we did as children, as youngsters in Romania. So with that, let's start with the potatoes. Will take us 15 minutes to get the potatoes ready, and I'm going to cut them bite sizes. And when we're going to cook them, we're not going to cook them really hard. It will be a little bit more al dente, or how should I say? We don't want to mush them. And I'm going to use again my nice chopper, my little helper, because it's easier. And if it's easier, why not? And faster. So I'm cutting the potato about this size, like that. So when you cut them through the gadget, it's going to be a perfect bite size. So the second, I'm using 4 potatoes for this recipe, and you'll have the recipe on the screen. My mom usually used to say half of the potato for a person, because you have so many other ingredients that you'll see that you only need about half a potato for a person. So let's put them in the water. I start with the cold water. And we're going to put all the potatoes in. You see it, how nice they get the size bite. Look at this. And about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to check them in 10 minutes how they are. So let me finish them cut and I'll come back once we have done the potatoes. Potatoes are done and everything else I cooked last night. The chicken was cooked last night. The eggs were cooked last night. I'm going to put in the potatoes teaspoon and a half of salt. So we'll give a little bit taste to the potatoes and we'll cook them for 15 minutes. And I started with cold water. It's good, but the sizes are perfect the way we cut them. And I'm going to start cutting the chicken, the eggs, the pickles, everything we need for this Romanian salad. Potatoes are cooking 15 minutes. I'm going to start with the chicken, and it's cooked last night. Was much easier to have it ready because it's cool, easy to handle, and I just have to wait for the potatoes to get cool, and then everything else is ready. I would say I have about a pound of chicken here. You may put as much as you want to. My mom used to put a lot because we were making always a chicken noodle soup every weekend. So that's why we learned to do this salad very early in our young age. And again, please let your youngster helping you. Should I move to carrot right now? Since I want to show how I do this one also. I will cut it very nice and thin. And I'm going to do one by hand. And then the other one, I'm going to do it with my gadget cutting because it's very fast. So I'm going to show you how, if you don't want to cut it with the cutting gadget, it's about this size. All this, just put it like that. And just keep putting everything in the big bowl. Oopsie. I'm going to use also this. It's very easy and very fast. And sometimes it's good because everybody is busy and working and you just don't want to take too much out of your schedule. And I'm going to finish this one. And now I'm going to do one egg for you. Now I cut it in half. You may cut it by hand. I'm going to do it with my gadget, just like that. Put the other half in. If you cut it in half like this, it's coming a little bit thinner, and that would be great. And then, boom, and look at this. It's one of the salads that every family has their own way of doing the potato salad. And again, I cut it in 4 like this, and I'll put the whole thing here, boom. And let me see. It's pretty nice small pieces. So we have the carrots, we have this, and now I'm going to cut one pickle. On the pickles, I cut them in half, and then I cut them another very thin strip. You may cut them yourself like this, and then very small pieces. If you like to, put them on top of each other, and then just, they come this way. I'm going to use, for the rest of the 5 of them, I'm going to use my gadget. But you may do it either way. Perfect. The way you're going to learn your own way, but this is, I'm showing you how we do it. So let me finish this cutting, and I'll come back once I have my pickles ready. And the potatoes, come here. Potatoes are getting ready. They're cooking very nice. And again, just about 15 minutes and they'll be ready. I'm going to let them cool, and I'm going to get them ready. Oh, it's About 5 more minutes we have it, and they'll be ready. All right, potatoes are done. 15 minutes. Check them about 10 minutes, please. I'm going to drain them and let them cool. And this is pretty nice and easy. They're already size bites, perfect. I'll let them, we need to cool them before we're going to mix them with everything else in mayonnaise. Next step, it's going to be making a little bit homemade mayonnaise. We used to do it because we never had it in Romania, mayonnaise bought from the store. So I'm going to go through the steps to make a quick, probably 3 minutes, you're ready with the homemade mayonnaise. And I already made here some. I made a cup, but I'm going to show you again how we make it. I'm going to wait for the potatoes to cool. That's what I'm waiting. So in that period, I'm going to make that. I put the pickles in a little bit paper, so look how much juice they give you. This is all wet here, and now I can pour it on the salad. Everything is here except the potato, mayonnaise. These are cooked already, the peas. I'm going to put the peas here so I won't forget. And I'm going to go through making the homemade mayonnaise. Will take very short time. And I'm starting with 3 yolks. All right. I'm going to just a little bit, give them a little bit schmutz to get them a little bit softer. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of mustard. You always put mustard for the mayonnaise, especially for this salad. We're going to need mayonnaise with a little bit mustard. It's a good taste for our potato Romanian salad. And it's already here. And later on, I'm going to put a little bit pepper and salt. And I am going to use, I'm going to use the mixer. It's not hard to make it. It will be very easy, and we need lemon. So here I'm going. I'm going at a time. About 3 minutes we'll need. Let me move it. And I'm using vegetable oil. I'm starting with a very little bit at the beginning, maybe a teaspoon at a time. You may use your whisk if you like to. The oil you're going to drop it is like in a very thin stream at the beginning till it gets a little bit thicker. And I like to do it with the yolks, they are cooked. Some people like to put 1 yolk that it's raw. You may do so if you like to, but I do not. You can do this again a day before, and the mayonnaise can keep up to about 5 days, the homemade, and you can use it for sandwiches left over. You can use it for anything you like to. I'm going to add a little bit more lemon juice. If it's too much to make the homemade, you can definitely use the store one. I do use that one too, many times, and it's good. Today feels like way back when we were young children helping mom doing the mayonnaise. So, all done. Look at this nice mayonnaise. And I'm going to, you can put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to use it for our potato salad. It's about 1.5 cups, close to 2 cups actually. It's very tasty. I forgot to put salt and pepper. I'm going to put it now, but I'm getting ready for the potatoes also. They are cool, and we are ready to assemble, finish the salad. When we're going to use the mayonnaise from the store, which I love, this is my favorite. You can find your own. I'm going to use for this amount 1.5 cups to 2 cups. So mix 1.5 cups in your potato salad. The key to this one, I'm going to make one more batch for my family tomorrow. So that's why I'm mixing this right now. Usually I put about 2 tablespoons of regular mustard in, and you have to definitely mix it with the mayonnaise because it will flavor better the potatoes and the chicken and the pickles and everything else. So I always do this before, and then I will throw it in, put it in, and mix it into my potato salad. Potatoes got cool, just very nice, and they kept pretty firm. Try to squish it. It's good. It's not bad. Tasty, had enough salt. All right, and then my Romanian potato salad, it's ready. Oh, everybody used to make it for lots of picnics, church picnic, everybody, and they know which family made it because everyone has their own little twist to it. So you'll have the ingredients, and I'm mixing it before I put the mayonnaise. I have the chicken in, I have the potatoes in, I have the carrots, good colors, good veggies, very good taste, amazing. And I'll mix it like this before putting the mayonnaise and a little bit more pepper. On the mayonnaise that I just finished, I just added a salt, and I'm going to add a little bit pepper, white pepper, because I forgot to, and I'm going to mix it again. And it's ready. Again, you can finish it day before. One last thing we're going to add, it's a little bit pepper to my salad. I like to add pretty good pepper to the potato salad with all the ingredients. And I mixed it nice, and now I'm going to add the 1.5 cups of homemade mayonnaise. And I'm going to put it all because it will be needed. It's not that much if you think about it for the whole container. All this is going to be about 8 cups to 9. That's how much you're going to have of the potato salad. And I'm going to mix it nice. And again, one more secret, is going to be better as taste tomorrow or in a couple hours till all the ingredients are going to get from each other the taste. It's a very good, very popular salad in Europe, in Romania especially. But every time I make it for friends here, they love it. So every party we go, they're asking for this salad. So we will finish it mixing, and I'm going to get a pretty bowl. You can leave it in a pretty nice bowl like this, but I'm going to change it in a pretty bowl, maybe ornament, put something on top to look better, but it's ready. And we're going to taste it in a minute. I'm throwing a lot today at you, but last night when I cooked the eggs, I cooked extra. And you know what? For 4th of July in Pennsylvania, Blaine's family always had pickles, boiled eggs. So I have extra juice from the pickles. The eggs are ready, the egg bits, ready easy. I cooked them, and I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to marinate it till tomorrow when we go for the picnic. And how easy was it? You can add a little bit more vinegar, a little bit sugar, and a little bit more salt, and leave them to marinate, and they will be a delicious part of the picnic for 4th of July. So I'm going to finish with this, and I'm coming back when we're going to taste the food.
Well, we're back and we're all finished today. This is it, the Romanian potato salad. Now, some people put more mayo in, more mustard in. Look what Sarah did. She designed a little sun for us. That's right. We have an egg, a hard-boiled egg. We have some pepper. Looks like a little sun. So I'm going to get a little here for me. Got peas in it too. Oh, I love the peas.
I know you love this salad.
What else do we have up there? We have some what?
Oh, because the 4th of July,
What do
we
we
always talked about it, the eggs are there.
Pickled beets and red beet eggs.
Yes.
Yes, you can't beat that. Well, this is a delicious thing. Oh my God. That's it. Forget it.
It's good.
I love it.
I'm going to move you to Romania. You'll have it there all the time.
It is wonderful. Magda, you did a great job today.
Thank you. I love this salad since we were kids.
Really? Good. Well, now listen, Magda, I'm going to say manja manja to everybody.
Poftă bună, să vă lase gura apă și petreceri frumoase și sărbători frumoase când vă adunați împreună cu salată de biof.
Bye until next week, everybody.
Poftă bună! Wait, somebody's coming here! Look who's here! Look who's here! Babbitt's here!
Oh, my
Hello,
Lord.
Babbitt! Hello, Babbitt!
No, you don't get my potato salad. No.
It's here. I like that, Nathaniel.
All right,
Thank
Debbie,
you.
good job.
Good job.
Ooh.